Hi guys, I'm Marina from FCTV and today I'm chatting to Nick. We're going to be talking about buying off the plan, kind of the benefits, the pitfalls, what to look out for and how to make sure you're getting a good buy. Nick, a lot of people are considering buying off the plan at the moment just because it is comparatively cheaper to an established home.
Of course.
Yeah, what do you kind of see as the main benefits of buying off the plan?
I guess, thinking about a first home buyer like yourself who's looking in a really good inner city location, one of the big benefits is that you don't need to have the whole amount of cash with you when you first purchase in.
That's pretty significant.
Massive, yeah. So you can put down your 10% deposit to get to contract, and then you've got 2.5 years to actually finish the settlement piece, because obviously the construction process needs to occur and you don't settle until the actual apartment is built and finished. So for someone wanting to, really run through that savings process and get themselves in a financially strong position, it's a really good way of looking at it.
I love that. So I can put down kind of a certain amount of money, 10%, and then I have 2 years to kind of organize everything, get it together.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Whereas if you were buying, say, an established house in a different neighbourhood, you'd have to have the whole, take a full loan on that full amount. And that obviously for someone coming into the market early is a challenging prospect. If you purchase into a great location, so say an area like Collingwood, where there's really good growth rates and you're getting in on the ground floor, you typically see that when someone buys off the plan early, they get it at probably the best price they possibly can get it for. And then through the construction process, that capital growth is actually pushing that value of that property up, particularly in a hot market. So often the person who buys off the plan, whilst is carrying a bit of the risk of that project going ahead, still gets to see some really strong capital growth, and often people can resell right at the end of construction and see some really handy returns on growth.
I love that. We've been talking a lot about kind of first mover advantage, and I think off the plan's probably a good example of that.
It definitely is. I mean, as much as it's a challenge to buy without seeing and touching the product, there's so many benefits financially attached to doing it that it's well and truly worth the risk.
Yeah, definitely. I think for a first home buyer as well, buying off the plan isn't as daunting as it might be for someone older.
Yeah, I think absolutely agree. And I think the one thing that always needs to be taken into consideration here is buying off the plan is pretty fail-safe way of doing things. However, you have to be really careful about who you're buying off as well.